So, you all know one of my favorite things to do is get out and go rack store hunting. I managed to find 7 fragrances in my collection that I picked up at a rack store or have seen in a rack store. Now, some of these may be a little bit out of season, but that's one of the things about rack store hunting. Sometimes you buy fragrances that are more appropriate for the spring and summer in the middle of the winter. And sometimes in the middle of the spring and summer, you find winter fragrances. Nonetheless, all of these I've seen at the rack stores, and I think you should pick them up if you see them. So you want to know what those fragrances are? Great, groovy. Let's get it. Meet me on the other side of this intro, and we're going to get right into it. I'll see you in just a second. What's going on, everybody? Sam Broom there. That's right, it is your boy Trey Sense. Listen, man, we got a little bit of a review, a little bit of a discussion. You know how we do it here on the channel. But before we get into it, I got something that I need you to do. That's right, I need you to like, share, sub, icon bell. That way, anytime I upload a video, you guys will be one of the first to know. You can come by, see what your boy's up to, see what I'm talking about, discuss it in the comments, all of that. Every single bit of it. Now that we got that out of the way, let's get right into this video. 7 fragrances in my collection that I know I either picked up at a rack store or that I've seen at a rack store, and that are definitely worth your purchase. Some of these fragrances you can pick up and wear right now. Some of them you may need to pick up and wait to the spring and the summer, or honestly, the way our weather is here in the Southeast, you just don't ever know, because today here in Alabama is 63, 64 degrees. Yesterday it was 63, 64 degrees, and I think tomorrow is going to be absolutely the same way. So I know my people out in Texas, if it's that warm here, then it's 70, 72 degrees out there. So perfect day for a spring, summer scent. I mean, it is what it is. Now, with that said, let's get right into it. I'll get this one out of the way because this one I just recently picked up, and it is now circulating at your Burlingtons. You may want to pick it up now. It is Meadow Rain, and it is a beautiful, beautiful little scent. Kind of reminds me a little bit of CK1. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Aqua di Gio, but then it goes in a totally, totally different direction and turns way more masculine than those fragrances. But when you first spray it, you'll get that kind of vibe. You'll get the metal, the metalliciness to it, a little bit like chrome, but then it just goes in a totally different direction. I absolutely love this little fragrance right here. For $19, you will be hard pressed to find a better smelling fragrance. I mean, I like it. I absolutely love it. Or as I used to say, I like it a lot. But nonetheless, great little fragrance. I recommend this one. Any age, anybody, the serious collector that likes niche fragrances, the beginner. I mean, it's just versatile. Just pick it up. Listen to me now, believe me later on. This is one that you will be glad to have in your collection. Honestly, I like everything Banana Republic has done from the Icon line. Great starting point fragrance. Just a great little fragrance right there. Valentine's Day is coming up. Whatever the occasion may be, great fragrance. I love it. And it's cheap, 19 bucks. Definitely one that is more of a warmer weather type of scent, but it has something about it that you could get away with wearing it in the winter too, as long as it was pretty. Now, it's not one I would reach for, even though it says Meadow Rain. It's not one I would reach for on a cloudy, gloomy type of day. No, it's to me, it's a little bit brighter than that, but it is definitely one I would wear in the winter, especially on those, those winter days where it's like today. I mean, it's January, but it's 65 degrees and sunny and pretty. Absolutely, I would wear that. Okay, moving along. This next one on this list is definitely one, and I picked it up at Burlington, if I didn't say that. And a lot of times if you see it at Burlington, for some reason you're gonna start to see it at Marshall's. Not really sure why, because Marshall's and TJ Maxx are connected, not Marshall's and Burlington. But for some reason, once I start seeing them at Burlington, I start seeing them at Marshall's as well. But I digress. Moving on. This next one is one I picked up right after the pandemic lifted in 2020. Yeah, in 2020. From the House of English Laundry. It is Tahitian Waters. And this is another good one, and I still got the sticker on it so you can see exactly what I paid for that one. I have 2 bottles of this. This one is the see-through bottle, and I have one that is not see-through. To my nose, the scent profile is the same, but the bottles that you can see through don't have quite the same performance. I don't know if that means this one is an EDT and the other one is an EDP. I don't know. But what I do know is the scent on these are pretty good. This one is a tropical woody type of scent. It has, I don't know, I want to say that's coconut. Something in it is definitely tropical. It definitely gives you this beachy island feel, but at the same time, it does have some woods in it that I would wear this fragrance anytime that I thought the temperature was gonna be, I don't know, say 80 degrees and down. 80 to 60 degrees, 50 to 80, you know. You could definitely wear it on a hot day and it'd be just fine, but it has enough woods in it, to me, to my nose, to my opinion, that on a perfect day like today, would be absolutely perfect to wear this one. It's not necessarily a hoodie type of scent. Light jacket and some track pants, or here in Alabama, which, like I said, the weather is just so bipolar. You see people with hoodies and shorts on, or, you know, a light jacket and a pair of shorts, you know, even when it's 30 degrees outside. So, I mean, our weather is just all over the place, but you're not here for the weather, you're here for the fragrances. This is just one that it does lean more towards warmer weather, but again, it is definitely one that has enough masculinity and enough bite to it that I think you could wear it on a warmer winter's day as well and get away with it. You know what I mean? I think you could. I really do. Again, I picked this up. It was dead winter, a little bit out of season, but nonetheless, for $12, I wasn't going to leave it there. I haven't seen a ton of the English Laundry fragrances at the rack stores late, but if you should see this one from English Laundry, I definitely think it's one that you can pick up. I think it's a 3-season fragrance. Warmer winter days, definitely spring, definitely fall, and definitely summer. So, which is 75% of the year, so which means you could get a lot of use out of this if you live in the Southeast. Now, I know my people up north, their spring and summers are, their springs and falls are a little bit different because it turns cooler much faster. But if you live in the Southeast like I do, then sometimes spring feels like summer. I can remember spring days when it was like 80, 85 degrees, and it's like, man, it's gonna be a long summer. And it never cooled back off. We're talking March, mid-April, it's like 85 degrees outside, and it was just hot the rest of the year. So, I mean, clean up till November. So, when it's like that, a fragrance like this, even if it's January, pick it up. Now, again, I haven't seen a lot of it in the stores. Be careful online shopping for these fragrances because they can get pricey. They can get up to $30, $40, and it's certainly not worth that. $12 to $13 is a great price point for that fragrance. It's a great fragrance at that price point. Not sure I would pay a whole lot more for it than that. One that you can pick up and wear right now, it is making its rounds of all places to the Burke's outlet. It was one I've seen several times at Burlington. Haven't seen it at Burlington as much as late, but if you have a Burke's or a Bell's, then you may want to look for it, and it is Bentley for men. Not the Intense, just a regular Bentley. This one is a little bit smoother, a little bit more wearable than the OG, I like to say the OG, this is the OG, than the Bentley for Men Intense, which I like them both. This one is just a little bit more sweeter, definitely the same DNA. You definitely get the DNA of this in Bentley for Men Intense. The Bentley for Men Intense is just darker, richer, a little bit more daring, dare I say a little bit more abrasive, where this one is just a little bit more smooth, a little bit more laid back, a little bit more wearable. I'm not sure which one of the two I like better. Both of them are great winter scents. Both of them are great hoodie type of fragrances. I think this one dresses up a little bit better, but they're both excellent fragrances for this time of the year. And whether you pick up this one or the Intense version for $30, they're both, in my opinion, stunning fragrances and great additions to your collection. And this one I picked up at Burlington. Paid a little too much for it. I think it was $39, which is probably about $10 too much. But I had a $5 off coupon and it was in my hand. Didn't have to pay shipping, so I was like, what's $5? You know what I mean? So I went ahead and picked him up and put him in my collection. Bentley for men, not the Intense version. This next one is a real cheap fragrance, or it was a real cheap fragrance. But here of late, I'm not seeing them as much as I used to. But I got all of mine, again, at the aforementioned Burke's. And it is from the house of Playboy, and it is Endless Nights. And I'll probably be thinning these out of my collection here late. Not all of these, but the Playboys, because I just don't reach for them anymore. They would be good scents for me to wear to work. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. This one smells good. This fragrance smells good. As I gaze at my collection, it gives me some sweetness. It kind of reminds me of something from Spice Bomb. Maybe like a little bit of Spice Bomb Night Vision mixed with Spice Bomb Extreme mixed with something from YSL. I mean, now it does smell a little bit synthetic, but it's a $4.99 to $5.99 fragrance. I may wear this to work tonight. I got to go in just a few hours. I'm trying to get the words to describe this fragrance as I'm glancing at my collection here, trying to put into words what this smells like. A little bit of Spice Bomb Night Vision. I'm gonna stick with that. Now this is just my nose, my opinion. Other people may get totally different things from it. A little bit of Spice Bomb Night Vision. A little bit of Spice Bomb Extreme. Oh my goodness. And then again, something really, really dressy, like maybe La Home, YSL La Home or something, which I need to add back to my collection. I traded mine to JP. I don't know why. I traded it. He wanted it. I can't even remember what I traded him for, but he had to have it. So I was like, man, okay. And I regret it. I need it back in my collection. But nonetheless, the most you will pay for this fragrance, if you see it in the rag store, is $7. I think online it's running for about $15. And I think it's worth the $15. I really do. I know my boy J. Cole, aka Baltimore Big Man, messaged me about a week ago about this fragrance, and he was like, Trey, that joint smells good. You need to get it. That's how he talks. Trey, get it. It smells good, my brother. And I'm like, yeah, it does. I had to dig it out. But my fear is fragrances like this will dry up and they'll be gone, and many of you won't have experienced them. And I know you think, oh, it's by Playboy. How good could it be? It's good. Trust me, it's good. It's good. And I almost wish guys like Kevin and Travis and the guys over at 3-in-1 Doug would pick up a fragrance like this, smell it, and then remake it with higher quality ingredients just to see what it would smell like made with the best of ingredients. Because as I'm telling you, and this my boy Clayton, you and Priest, this got y'all's name all over. This is one y'all be arguing over. This is one Clayton would be messaging me talking about some Trey. You ain't gonna believe it, but that joker done took the whole box of everything you sent. That's just good. That's just good. Sexy, date night, romantic. I mean, you see the smile. You see the smell. That's the thing. There was one thing I could change about myself. It would be that with me, you know, it's no hiding it. If I like you, you see it. If I don't, you see it. I can't fake the funk. It's there. I have no poker face. I got aces. I'm sitting there like this. I'm finna lay these aces on you. I can't. If I got twos on them, no poker face at all. But nonetheless, Playboy Endless Nights. Oh man. Trust me. Listen to me now. Believe me later on. Get it. All right. Man. Okay, I got 3 more. Yeah, I got 3 more. This one is one I have not had very long. Now that I think about it, I don't even know if I've worn this fragrance yet. Oh well, let's get it. Tommy Hilfiger Summer. And I don't know which summer edition this is. If you already have, what is that? Weekend Getaway, you may not want to pick this one up because they're similar. But this one and Weekend Getaway to me give me the vibes of, again, 3 seasoners. They're fragrances that I think you can wear on the warmer winter days, definitely in the spring, definitely in the summer, and definitely the first of the fall. So great little addition. I know it says summer, but still, it has a vibe about it that just, it's not the most summery. Because when I think summer, I think citrus, I think slight woody, slightly masculine. It does have a very tropical vibe as it comes up off of my skin now. But then again, it has something in there. It may be violet leaf, I'm not sure, but it gives off that violet leaf accord, that vibe of violet leaf. That's nice. I mean, it's nice. This is the one that comes in the red and white box. Looks like the floral print box. Whoa, look, Karate Kid for you there. I know. You just don't never know. I mean, you have to stay tuned, man. You just don't never know what I'm going to say. But anyway, great little fragrance. Perfect for a day like today, where again, I said the weather was like 60, 65 degrees outside. Perfect. Perfect. I mean, it's just odd. It's one of those fragrances that just has an it about it. And you can't quite put your nose or your finger on what it is. Like E.T. Phone on. But nonetheless, man, it's one, if you see, and I've seen this at Ross. Yes, Ross is where I picked this up at. I know, finding the fragrance at Ross nowadays is pretty tough. But I did see this at Ross before Christmas, so you may want to give them a little while to restock their shelves because they have been bombed out and depleted. Definitely one I think you should add to your collection if you're looking for a Swiss Army type of fragrance. Very versatile, casual, easy to wear. I'm fixing to go wash the cars up, so I'm gonna be at the car wash, or it's pretty today, so I'm gonna throw some meat on the grill, gonna go hang out and play basketball, whatever you're gonna do. I think this fragrance has enough personality, but at the same time enough casualness and the price point to, you're just not gonna care. But at the same time, you're gonna smell really, really good. Tommy Hilfiger Summer. I like that. That's a good one. I've got to get that on skin. I don't know what I'm gonna wear tonight to work. I may walk up in there with this many fragrances on. Okay, this next one is definitely one that you should wear this time of the year, and I've seen this one again on the shelves at Burke's Outlet. If you find a good Burke's or Bell's, it's a good thing because they'll keep little gems in. Now, a lot of times you'll find stuff that, well, they used to have a lot of stuff like the Playboy and the Adidas, not the best, fragrances in the world, but great little, inexpensive gems for your bag. This one is from the house, I forgot the house. It's from the house of Armaf, and it is Futura. And this is one Julie was getting rid of, and I saw it in the back of her collection. I was like, hey, what's that? I don't have that. And purchased it from her, and it's a great smelling fragrance. Guys, if you're looking for a fragrance that you can wear right now, and you see this in the rack stores, this is it. 2 seasons, fall, winter, or cold spring. So we'll go 3. We'll go 3 on a cooler spring day, a cooler fall day, definitely a winter's day. Date night, job interview, sweet, masculine, powdery, hoodie type of scent. If you're looking for, you know, an inexpensive hoodie type of scent, I want to say this can be purchased online for around $30. And I think that's a good price point for this fragrance. Armaf, to me, makes really nice fragrances. Really nice fragrances. I like this. Not sure what I think about the bottle design. Well, I think the bottle design is okay. This cap doesn't really fit on there snug, and that's a pet peeve of mine. And the cap should fit snug. It just should. But nonetheless, nice date night fragrance. This is a clone of something. I cannot remember what it is cloning at the present time. But nonetheless, great, sweet little date night fragrance right there. Definitely one of the ones that you can pick up right now, spray on, and go. Right now. But you ain't gonna have no hoodie on today, because it's, and like I said, west of me, it's 71, 72. Where I'm at, it's in the 60s. And my boy Cheapo and them up there in Georgia, it's probably, he's down on the coast, it's probably 70, 75 degrees there too. Y'all keep my boy in your prayers too, because I know he's dealing with COVID. So let's hope little Cheapo don't get it. Let's hope Chase don't get it. Okay, one more. This is one that I used to see at the rack stores quite a bit. And I mean, when I saw it in the bargain bins, red tagged clearance, yellow tagged clearance. And I wish I had picked up 2 or 3 bottles. Actually, I did pick up 2 or 3 bottles. Wore it to a Mexican restaurant one time. The waiter complimented me on it, wanted to buy it. I said, I got it in the car. $25, you can have it, and he bought it. And it is from the house of Zigna, and it is Z. And this one is a great little fragrance. Again, 3 seasoner. Definitely summer, definitely early spring on a warm day. Keyword day. Summertime, all day, day or night. Fall, daytime. Bright, citrusy. Smells really, really good. Zigna is a great little house, very well made fragrance. Again, this is one of those sporty type of scents. Refreshing, easy to wear, one I spray on the old bald head. Just has this something about it. Crisp, clean, fresh. It doesn't say, hey, look at me, I'm trying too hard. One I would wear with a nice t-shirt or a nice button up and let the breeze kind of come up off my skin and get to moving it. And I think it would smell really, really good in that type of situation. From the house of Zigna, Z. And this one, again, regular price at the rack stores was $19 to $20. And I was seeing it pop up anywhere from $9.99 to $10. I think I bought one without a cap one time for $9. Or maybe that was Zigna. Maybe that was Rumo. Nonetheless, I know I would see both of them at really good prices at the rack stores. So if you see this one, which I'll be honest, I have not seen it in a while. If you see this one out in a while, pick it up, do yourself a favor. It is a good little fragrance. Now I got to figure out which one of these bad boys I'm gonna wear to work tonight, man. Tough decisions, tough decisions, tough decisions, tough decisions. But anyway, man, I hope you've enjoyed this video. It's been fun to shoot, as always. So you know what I gotta do now? I gotta thumbnail it, edit it, get it up so you guys can see it. Again, thank you all for returning to the scene of the crime and being the best part of this channel. You are loved and greatly appreciated. So you already know. I love you all and God bless you all. Until next time, peace.